gotten stuck at home? Well, it's time to ditch those old rags, shake off the Versace, and it's time to get cleaning. Oh, do I have a treat for you today, my darlings? Featherweight design, 90-minute battery life, super endurance, deep carpet cleaning. Could this be any better? That is right, we're taking a look at the H6 Roborock Adapt vacuum cleaner, and I just cannot wait to see how well it sucks. So let's take a look inside the box. Oh, yes. So, when we open up this wonderfully designed, stylish looking box which matches my beautiful dress, we can see it has a plethora of accessories. Let's take a look. Oh wow. Okay, no it doesn't. It has a map of what is contained inside of the box. And oh, I feel like I'm stepping into the future. Ooh la la. Okay, I have to say, this is actually very well organized compared to my previous Dyson V11. This actually looks really clean and tidy. Okay, what do we have? So we've got a manual. We've got a brush. Ooh, a brush. I like brush. Okay, this is like a soft brush for those soft areas and maybe some dust cleaning. We've also got this one, which is, you know, good for hard to reach areas, as you can see. And it comes with a dock, so just like your competitors, Dyson for example, it comes with a standing dock. And oh yes, this is it. This is the tube. Now I have to say, it is a funky colour. I personally love the colour red. In fact, I even have a red car. I think that life just goes a lot more better with red devices, and this surely is an indication of a fabulously well-designed vacuum cleaner. We will soon find out. And we have a hose as well. And we have the main event, which is it looks kind of small. Aha! Ho, 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 ho. Okay, there is something underneath this. Oh, I am excited. Okay, this is not the main event. This is just a supplemental device, which is I don't really know what this is for yet. I will find out and I will let you know. But it has a tiny little brush in the middle here, and it's got a nice smooth surface. And then underneath this, it's like one of those biscuit tins that when you open up the lid, you think, oh, these are all horrible. But then you open up the underside and there is more. There's more chocolate, there's more biscuits, there's more apparatus. Here we have more of the docking station. It's here under this second compartment. Oh my goodness me, I love it. Voila. And we have the charging cable. We have the dustbin. I do have to say, I love the grey on red. I think it actually works really nicely together. And as you can see, it's a beautiful aesthetic design. You can see the dust, because who doesn't like to see the dust when they're cleaning their house? It is such a satisfactory feeling, wouldn't you agree? And at the top, it's got a filter, and this is a HEPA filter, and I love HEPA filters. It's got a battery, and it's got a button around the back here, which I presume is to empty the bin. Woo! There we go. That is the bin emptying over there. So you just press the button and out it comes. So you need to be next to a bin for this part. And it's got the trigger, which is going to say hello to me very soon, hopefully. I like it. It's quiet. It's not that noisy. I actually really like this. But look at this. It's got an LED display. Wow, it tells you how much battery there is. So there's an eco boost, and then there's a super fast, super suction mode. And now we have it. Yes, now we have it. I'm gonna just get rid of all of this so I can show you the main event, darlings. It is time for the main piece of the vacuum cleaner. Okay, look at that. That is such a beautiful design. It's clear, it's transparent. You can see beautifully inside. You can see if there's any hairs trapped inside, because sometimes your vacuum cleaner is blocked and you just don't know why, and you have to look around the back, and it's because you've got lots of hairs or lots of pieces of dandruff, or I don't know what you nasty people have in your homes, but there's generally lots of stuff that's stuck inside it and you need to fish it out. But with this, you can see it's clean, it's clear. You can tell if there's anything stuck in there. So I really like that. And of course you can see here, this part moves around like so. Now I'm just gonna go and grab my Dyson because I wanna show you the sound difference. The first thing to note is this is so heavy. This is so heavy compared to this. Oh my God. What am I doing with this? I'm like literally doing a bicep workout. It is super heavy. I don't know if it's because the canister is a lot bigger or whether the battery is just heavier, but there's something superbly heavy about the Dyson V11. But now it's time to do the sound test, and let's have a listen to the Roborock H6 again. Here we go. And now the Dyson V11. Oh, there is a noticeable difference. This one is a lot more robotic sounding, it's a lot louder, whereas this one is like a quiet hum. I actually really like this. I like this vacuum cleaner a lot because it is quieter, it's lighter. I just want to see how well it's going to suction compared to my V11. Ooh, I really like it. Yay! Okay, now it's time to assemble my Dyson together, and we're going to do the ultimate tea test. Yes, you may think I'm crazy. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Oh my gosh, the tea is on the floor. Do not worry guys, I hope it's not going to stain my carpet, but I'm doing this for the love because I want to show you guys just how well it does at suctioning on low, medium and high power. Some more tea is warranted for this experiment. Here we go, la 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 la. And we're going to first of all put it on the lowest setting, and you can do that by toggling with the button right at the back over here, which looks like a fan. And off we go, we're on the lowest setting, and I'm going to do one line to show you exactly how well it sucks. Do you know what I have to say? I'm actually pleasantly surprised with all three modes. I can't actually see a discernible difference between the three modes, and I think that they all picked up the tea as well as the other one did, which is actually really impressive. I did hear an audible difference between the three modes. So now it's time for the real test. I'm going to be testing the H6 with the Dyson V11 on the lowest mode because I think the lowest mode on the H6 actually did really well. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Okay, so let's take a look at the final results. So on the lowest mode of the Dyson V11, we can see that it did pick up the tea leaves pretty well. I mean, there are some really fine pieces left into the carpet. However, what the notable difference is with the Dyson V11 is right at the end of the suction, it seemed to kind of spit out my tea leaves right at the end, which is a little bit disappointing because I would have thought that it would have just picked everything up at once. Now, moving on to the H6 on the lowest mode, again, I can see there are very few tea leaves left on the floor, and there is no trace of anything left behind, so it didn't spit out any of the tea leaves. Now, that was pretty weird, so let's give the Dyson one more chance, because I don't quite believe that. Lowest mode. Oh my God, it did it again, and it's worse. I don't know what to believe here, this is crazy. So the Dyson does a really, really poor job at retaining the tea leaves on the lowest mode, whereas the H6 actually sucked all of the tea leaves up right at the end of its clean cycle. So with the Dyson, you do have to go over the area a couple of times to make sure that it fully suctions it up. You can't just leave it at one-off, which is unlike the Roborock H6 because it just picks it up straight from the get-go. Like, this is a lot more efficient. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised. One other really interesting and thing that I think is actually really important is how light this actually is. This is a lot lighter than my V11, which is much heavier. I don't know if that's because the battery is a lot lighter or whether the canister is smaller on the H6, but the weight of this is much more user-friendly. It also, I love the red accent. I think red is very sexy and I think it matches my beautiful white outfit, don't you think? But I'm just so pleasantly surprised with the results. I have to say that alone is actually making me consider quite seriously whether I should be ditching the 11 and keeping the H6. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. All right, try and evenly distribute the tea all over. Voila. And now it's time to use the high power on the H6. Let's have a go and see how well it performs. All right, ready? Nice. I can't see any remnants with just the one sweep, and the results look pretty good. It looks like it has picked up most of the tea bags. Now let's go to the Dyson V11 and see how it goes on high power. Let's take a closer inspection, and I can actually see that the Dyson V11 there is still some remnants being left over. So I think, in conclusion, the H6's head is a lot more, I don't know, I guess it just sucks a lot better. Probably got something to do with the design of the bristles. So if you take a look at the two devices, you can see with the Dyson V11, it is very much a very straight line. So there's no elevation with regards to these wheels that spin around. Whereas when you take a look at the H6, you can see there's a slant and the wheels are elevated, allowing for more suction to occur. So that concludes the review of this Roborock H6 vacuum cleaner, and I have to say I am pleasantly surprised. Not only is it lighter, it's cheaper, but it also works magnificently on my carpets compared to my old Dyson V11. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, and which vacuum cleaner are you currently supporting when you're feeling a bit va-va-va-voom and extra on those days? Oh my gosh, my darlings, I have to do one more last feature. It has a lock function. You can literally press the button once you're activated, like so. Press the lock button, and you take your finger off the trigger, and that's it. You can carry on vacuuming. Unlike the Dyson where you literally have to always press down, you get finger fatigue.